Alright everybody, we're going to try this again. This is my Blue Parrott from back in 2010. Y'all see the lights flashing, right? That means it still works. The headset piece, the little cushion, that fell off and it fell apart actually. And then that's there. And that's there. So it still works. It's from 2010. Y'all see the light still flashing. Turn it off. And it's off. So this is the original one, I think, 250 XT from back in 2010. You could stand in front of a truck with the engine running and talk and nobody would hear the engine. This is probably one of the best ones I think they ever made. Now, I do also own the new one. Let me show you the new one. The light's red right now because it's not connected to my phone. This is the 450 XT. I got the one earpiece, but they offer a 2 earpiece one. We'll talk about that in a minute. Love the headset. Love the sound quality is excellent. I want to get the 2 earpiece one because the sound quality is that good. So I can imagine stereo sound in both ears. Here's my only issue with this headset. They put these screws here, and I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see. I don't know. It might adjust. It might not adjust. Yeah, they put these screws here, and if you notice, there's a plastic piece for the 4 one. Well, there was a plastic piece here for the 2 one, and it just disintegrated. Honestly, it just kind of like gradually broke apart, and it just disintegrated. So that was weird to me. So I'm going to end up sending it back because what's happened is you can see it's kind of bent a little bit because that metal should be flat. And if it goes flat, then it'll lay flat like that. So I have to send it back. It has a warranty on it. But I'm also going to order the 2 earpiece one because you can play your music or listen to audio. I'm an audiobook person. Listen to your books through stereo on here. So that's an option. And once I start training, this is a way to kind of, once I start training, I can actually do this without, impacting the student too much. I'm going to turn this around a little bit here, and hopefully y'all can see me okay. So, I'll tell y'all a quick story on this, and hope y'all see me all right. That particular headset, I'm happy I got. I originally was going to try the Blue Tiger. I was somewhere in Texas at a TA, I can't remember where, I want to say Denton, Texas. But I was at a TA, we're on our way, I don't know where we're, this is when I started back in November. And I was going to pick up a Bluetooth, was leaning towards the Blue Parrott because I already knew their products. I love Blue Parrott products. So far, I mean, they just haven't let me down. But Blue Tiger had a stand just as you walked outside the door of the TA. So I listened, and they had a 2 earpiece one that was camo, camouflage. Outer part, which I really didn't like because I don't care about that kind of stuff. So I like to fish more than hunt. But the camo one, it had 2 earpiece, and he also had some like trucker hats in the back. And he told me that they had run a promo the week before. If you bought a headset, you got the hat. Well, they still had more left. So I said, well, you know what, dude? I'm interested in buying a headset. Let's make a deal. And I said, go ahead. I will pay for the, I'll go ahead and buy this right now if you throw one of the hats in. Even taking the camo one, and I'm not a camo fan. Dude wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. He said, oh, I got to check with the guy who owns this. I'm like, okay, y'all won't do this for a baseball cap, but you were giving away the week before, and you got tons of them still up there. So, thank God he didn't, because ultimately, I went ahead and bought the Blue Parrott, and I'm going to go ahead and order the 2 earpiece Blue Parrott on Amazon. At the bottom of this video, I'll go ahead and put that below. I may be doing a news video here in a minute, because there was something I saw. Was it on CCJ News? This has got a bunch of little articles, but the one I was interested in, I'll put it up in a minute. It has to do with some political things going on with Trump and the trucking industry. So we'll put that up, I think, in a minute. I might do that. As you guys can see, I am leaving out tomorrow, which is Friday. So everything is pretty much packed. That's my kind of toiletry, and the black bag is like my toiletry, laundry soap. What else do I have in there? I have a couple of little food items in there in my backpack. So that big bag right there is like my clothes, my bedding, and then I'll be putting the pillow in. I have to squeeze it down, and it'll go underneath, because underneath you see I got like a so that bag is huge. It is big. If I stand it up, it probably comes up to my waist, and I'm like 5 foot something. And then the black thing you see on top, that's like a trifold folder. I'm going to use that big time once I go into lease purchase, because it has a legal pad in it. I'll do a review on that, and I got it from Walmart. It's actually very cool, and you could basically it even has like file folders in there, so you could track your products. I really like that. But anyway, so that's all my stuff. So I just got to pack that, and the room is almost empty. My baseball cap, that's just a Kleenex box with some plastic bags in it. It's a good way to store. These are little dishes I use here, and the bowl is hers. Those other two are disposable, but I wash them off. They're like plastic I got from a salad, and I just use them. Water I'm probably gonna leave, or whatever I don't use. And if y'all don't know about Dawn, I'm gonna do a video on Dawn in trucking. Dawn is your friend. Original Dawn in trucking for your clothes, and even for your windshield washers and some other things in your truck. That's your friend right there. Just letting y'all know. Anyway, and the puppies who were watching me. And then that's the last of the little laundry, and then what I got on that I gotta wash. So we're gonna get to the yard early in the morning, because he's gonna be back. He's gonna be to pick me up early in the morning. Anyway, 2 and 2.